Hello, welcome to the module instructions for Module 12. Congratulations on completing Unit 3 exam. Now we're going to be preparing to finish the last unit for this course. As we move into Unit 4, I'd like to first talk to you about Module 12. Module 12 corresponds to Chapter 12 of your OER. Chapter 12 will focus on social psychology. You will be completing the usual assignments for this module that include your discussion post and your quiz. Aside from those assignments, you will be also completing Unit 4 video response. As usual, read carefully through Chapter 12 of your OER and make sure to carefully review the PowerPoints associated with this chapter. Let's talk a little bit about social psychology. In our last module, as we finished up Unit 3, we went over personality psychology. Personality psychology, for the most part, focuses on the idea that there's a common core of who we are, and that core can be expected to remain relatively constant across the lifespan. In some ways, research does support that. At the same time, social psychology comes in and provides students and psychologists with information that shows that we are actually highly influenced by the social situation. Sometimes personality psychologists and social psychologists do not agree. As we see the personality psychologists focusing on a core set of traits, and the social psychologists saying that humans are highly influenced by the social situation. We can also connect a lot of the work that's been done in social psychology to the field of sociology. Although sociologists are interested in larger behavior and institutions, social psychologists are still interested in understanding the individual psychological experience within different social situations. In this module, you'll have the opportunity to watch some of the real footage for one of the famous social psychology experiments. This is the work done by Philip Zimbardo at Stanford University. Maybe you've heard about the Stanford Prison Experiment. Some students mention that they have watched other videos of the Stanford Prison Experiment or simulations of prison experiments on YouTube. You might check that out if you're interested. What the Zimbardo Prison Experiment did was demonstrate to the psychological community that good people could engage in behaviors that were not expected of them. So as you look at that video, think about the idea that the participants were screened and were established to be individuals who were psychologically stable and scored within the normal or high range of morality. Now, the individuals in the Zimbardo Prison Experiment tended to take on the role that was expected of them in that social situation. Here, Zimbardo found that people did not behave according to who they were, typically reported through instruments that were collected before the study. So that causes some turmoil for us as we try to understand how it is that good people could behave in bad ways because of the social environment. Humans are highly social. We often look for validation through friendships, social media. Think about your own experiences where maybe you behaved in a way that was not consistent with who you are because of the social influences. Those social influences could be positive influences or they could be negative influences. There are a lot of really interesting topics that are covered in this chapter. Also, these topics are related to very serious real-world situations. So please take the time to read the information carefully, and I hope that you can come to an understanding of the serious interaction between who we are as people and how we behave in social situations. Okay, I will see you back in the module instructions for Module 13.